All right, good evening. We are going to start our our T-ball baseball coaches meeting. If you're on a phone, we are going to have a little bit of some PowerPoint presentations that we're going to kind of talk about. Again, so this will be recorded. We'll send out email with a link on YouTube so you can go ahead and watch that later on if you need to, or if you have to go or drop off for any reason. So it will be recorded. We'll send that out. So let me go ahead and open that PowerPoint presentation right now, and we'll go ahead and get started. 1 second. All right, there we go. So again, my name is Barry Switzer. We've been doing I9 Sports now here for about 11 years. So we're excited this season about our T-ball baseball program. I want to welcome, so we got some first-time coaches. We do have some returning coaches as well. So welcome everybody. So basically, what is I9 Sports and kind of why we do what we do? Well, one thing is they've done surveys, and youth sports participation is down throughout the country in all sports. And about half the kids stop playing sports by age 12. And why is that? Is it becomes lack of playing time. They're just out there practicing, not being able to play any. Coach are too serious. Parents are too serious. Too much competition and pressure from the coaches and from the players and from the parents. They're doing too many other activities. And again, it's not fun anymore. And you're going to hear that a lot throughout the presentation, is talking about fun, because that's in all the surveys. That's what the kids are looking for. They want to go out there, they want to play hard, and they want to have fun. So how are we changing that? I9 Sports has been around for a number of years now. They've had over 1 million participants throughout all of our I9 Sports leagues. We have I9 Sports in all around the country, like Hawaii, East Coast, West Coast, a lot here in Georgia, a lot in Florida, Texas, all around the country we have I9 Sports. And we want to help kids succeed in life through sports, and we want to put the fun back into youth sports. So again, we're going to focus on fun. We want to focus on age-appropriate instruction. We understand a 3-year-old is going to be different than an 8-year-old out there. So we have age-appropriate instruction, like just strictly T-ball for 3- and 4-year-olds, a coach pitch, a little bit more modified coach pitch. So as they progress, we want to have changes to our rules. We want to focus on good sportsmanship, healthy competition, kids going out there playing hard, try and get the person out. Inclusivity, everybody gets to play in our league. And safety, which we'll talk about that in a minute. So for kids, we want a fun, safe experience where they can learn athletic skills, good sportsmanship, and increase their self-esteem. For the parents, we want it convenient, well-organized, that doesn't consume the family's life. There's a lot of baseball programs out there, and if parents are looking for a more competitive program, or one that practices multiple times throughout the week, there are those programs out there for those parents. Our parents, hopefully, that understand what our program is about, is that 1 day a week, practice, go through the drills, and play the game right afterwards. So for those parents, it's convenient for them to have their child play a sport but not consume their life. They may have another child that does. Maybe they're doing tackle football or some travel baseball. So they're busy with that. And this child, they just want to do practice, play a little game, introduce them to the sport. A lot of these kids, it's the first time playing baseball, even for the older ages. We go to age 9 at one location. So even at the older kids, some of them, it's their first time playing baseball. So you as a coach, you play an important role. So you are the expert to them. So we want to provide age-appropriate instruction. So we have practice plans we'll talk about that are age-specific. So each age gets different practice plans to do with the kids. So that way you're not trying to work on skills that are not developmentally ready that they are to work on. So you're the leader, demonstrating good sportsmanship. Be enthusiastic, be excited out there, make a big deal out of a little thing that happens. You're the teacher. Safety, again, we'll talk about that with concussion. Stay calm, and mistakes happen. Mistakes happen out there with the kids. To stay calm, just like, oh well. And no egos out there, which we never have an issue with that. And execute equal playing time, which again isn't an issue in our program. So again, parents are looking for equal playing time. And some of the other sports, it's a little more challenging, or making sure that you do have that equal playing time. But in our program, everybody will hit each inning. You could rotate positions around, so make sure there's a kid, different kids on first base, because that sees a lot of action. We do the last batter does a grand slam home run and clears the bases. So rotate who that last batter is for that. So you could you have the ability to do that. Sportsmanship value is a big part of our league. So every week you will get a sport email with a practice plan and a sportsmanship value that is emailed to you. So what you will do is read over that weekly practice plan, read over what the word of the week is. During the practice, you'll talk to the kids about the word of the week. All right, we're going to get a medal this week. So this week the word is listening. So I'm going to give it to somebody that does a good job listening. And again, make a big deal about it after the game. Bring them over, bring the parents over, and present that sportsmanship medal, no matter what age they enjoy getting that medal. And what you can do is you will be able to double up if you need to make sure everybody gets the medal. So go ahead and do that. The parents sign a parental pledge, again, reinforcing what our philosophy is. They won't use negative or derogatory language aimed at officials, coaches, their child, other children. If there is any issues, we'll go and talk to them about it. But again, we rarely, if ever, see issues, especially in baseball. If you don't have an assistant coach, you want to work on getting an assistant coach to help with that. We don't really do stats for baseball, and we don't really need a team mom, because I'll show you that in just a minute about signing up for snacks. But you will want to get an assistant to help with that, and especially with the T-ball. Parents can go out there and help, have somebody on each base so they know, all right, run here, stop here. After they hit, now you go to the next base. So you could have parents out there, especially in the beginning, helping those kids. Then throughout the season, they kind of learn more and more, so they don't need as much support from all those parent volunteers out there. So, but again, you will be able to see if you have more than one coach on the team. We like to try and have 2 coaches per team, but not everyone does. But we do have a staff member there to assist. So at the field, there will be somebody there, and they can work with the kids as well. So you as a coach should have completed the volunteer application online. If you have not, when you log in, you'll see a banner, a yellow banner that says you have not completed the volunteer application. Click here, fill out the information, hit submit, and do that. Once you have done the application, you need to make sure you watch that coach's exam and do those videos. That was developed, that's new this year. It was developed by Nike and the Olympic Committee, because the Olympic committees are seeing fewer athletes as well from the young age down. So they're getting kind of concerned about not having enough kids to be able to start playing in those sports and having good quality kids playing in the Olympics. So they tried to develop that. So between Nike and the Olympic Committee, so you'll see that IOC down the bottom on parts of it, and then I9 added their things. So you'll be able to do those videos. You'll be able to do the exam afterwards. It does take about 45 minutes, but it will be saved, so you can just finish one part or stop wherever. save it and then go back and click resume, and it'll just start where you left off at. You will also be able to see the team schedule and the roster is online. If you're at Avery, that has not been sent out yet. If you're at the other locations, it is posted online now. We don't do scores or stats, and you can also on there post who your sportsmanship winner is. So you'll click on that. It'll show your roster. Click on who got the medal, hit submit, and when the parents log in, a picture of the medal appears on their website. So that's what happens when you do that. The parents will log in, and they'll have it under my account there, and they'll be able to see the schedule. And the parents can also sign up for snacks on the website. So when they log in, look at the schedule, it says snacks sign up. They click on that, their name will appear, and then they'll get an email reminder that week that they are in charge of bringing snacks for the kids and how many kids are on the roster. So they'll be able to do that. You as a coach will be able to email the parents through the website. So when you look at that team roster, click on send message to my team, and you'll type up message, hit send. It'll be emailed to them. And not only is it emailed to them, but it's posted on their website. When they log in, they see they have a new message, and they'll get that message. The parents do appreciate getting an email from you all. I send out a bunch of emails. They get tired of my emails. So just a weekly email with generic information is great. The practice is the same time. Depending on the program, we have 1 or 2 fields. So the schedule will show either the same field or 2 different fields. So home team wears white, away wears gray. So they have the different jersey colors. So depending on what color you are, will depend on whether you're home or away, will depend on what color jersey you wear. So all that is under the coaches tab. Again, here's all the coaching resources under there. There's lots of information under there. A couple things that we do, we'll talk about that in a second. So again, you'll get the practice plan that'll be emailed to you. It has kind of an overview, what type of warm-up exercises, what type of drills, more advanced stuff. There's lots of stuff in there. You can read over that. Again, if you don't, I don't like doing that drill. You can modify it and just have a different idea of a drill to do with the kids. Again, no matter how many times we practice throughout the season, they're not going to be experts at the end than they were at the beginning. Our main goal is each week work on different skills and try and get them better at the end of the season than we are at the beginning of the season. And we go to age 6 at most programs, age 9 at one location. So again, we're kind of just teaching them about the fundamentals of baseball. And then if they, get good and want more, there's those options out there. But most of the kids you'll see, if you ask them if they've played before, a lot of them have not played before, especially if you got 3- and 4-year-old T-ball. I mean, they're pretty much all new at any sport in general. So going with that mindset that, all right, they've never played baseball before, they've never been on a team before, really focus more on just very, very basics and what are we trying to do? We're trying to hit the ball, go to the bases. We're on this team, so we're working together as a team. Again, the practice plans will be emailed to you. They are printable on 2 pages, so if you print, you'll just PDF will pop up to print. Of course, the videos will be on there, but it'll have all the description on what to do. It'll have a little overview. It'll have a little video with drills. This was developed in Texas, the company in Texas, and so they worked with us to develop these. So some of them are good videos on how to throw, how to hit the ball, because sometimes it's hard to think, how do I teach a child to do a certain skill? So the videos are helpful on what to say and kind of show you what to say to help teach those kids. So again, make sure you check over that. And again, we'll have a staff member at the field to assist with you at practice. Again, there's lots of information in there, and that is all under the Coaches tab. You can go as much detail or as little detail as you need to in those. But the weekly practice plan that's emailed to you has everything in there. It has what to do to warm up with them, what to do with practice, and everything like that. So again, everything is posted online except at Avery, which will be posted here in a couple days. Make sure you email the parents. You can do that to introduce yourself. Don't tell them to get there any earlier the first game. They're already going to get there earlier anyway. Equipment. Field is going to be all set up for you. So you'll head to the field, and we'll have a staff member there to help with that. We do have a full face mask for the first baseman. That way they can wear that. So when the ball throws at them, they don't get hit in the face. We do have either benches or a baseball diamond at Bowling Park. So what's your coaching responsibilities? Make sure you, again, reinforce what our philosophy and coaching standards. Have that red coach's shirt with you. What we'll do is, and we'll get that on the next page on what we do, go ahead and get there early, depending on where you're at. Bowling Park, you head directly to the baseball field. The other ones, you head to the canopy to get the sportsmanship medal. And you also do stickers for some ages. So if you have a 3- and 4-year-old T-ball, we also do stickers. So each week you'll grab those stickers, you grab that sportsmanship medal, make sure you know what the word of the week is. If you're not sure, ask them. They'll tell you what the word of the week is. Talk to them about that medal. After the game, give that child the medal and give stickers to all kids. So you have a roll of stickers. All the kids get stickers in 3- and 4-year-old, and one person gets a medal. And in the other ages, we just do medals. We don't do stickers for them. On opening day, so what we'll do on opening day, when you get there, you'll head directly either to the canopy or to the baseball field, and it'll be set up. We'll have a staff member there to assist. We'll have jerseys for the kids. The jerseys will be numbered based on what size it is. Extra small is numbers 1 through 10. Small is 11 through 20. Medium is 21 through 30. So you'll have a roster with the kids' names on it, what size jersey they ordered. So you can look and see, all right, you ordered extra small, so make sure you give that child numbers 1 through 10. If they ordered small, the jerseys has numbers 11 through 20, give them one of those numbers. If they need to swap a size, we can as well. You want to bring a pin to the field, because what helped whenever I learned to learn the kids' names, I would write what number I gave them on the roster, so that way I could look at the roster to help learn the names. We also will give you stickers with the kids' names. So it'll have the child's name on it, that have a little asterisk by their name. Each asterisk on the sticker means they played some sport with us before. So some kids may have 3 or 4 sticker or asterisks by their name there. And I mean, they've played 3 or 4 times with us, some type of sport. Might not have been baseball. It could have been something else. But that way, at least they know they played in our league. So again, you'll work on just the fundamentals, especially in the beginning, because we only have 2 games and we're off for the September break. Or at Avery, we have 1 game and we're off for that September break. So really, we're just working on the basics, mostly introducing everybody, kind of show them where to go. That way they know where to go. So the first couple weeks, really just basics. Then you can kind of work on a little bit more so in the older kids. And T-ball, it's pretty basic. You just work on hitting, work on running the bases, learning how to run the bases, stopping, getting ground balls, working on throwing. As a coach, the main thing you all need to work on is accuracy for the older kids, accuracy throwing the ball. So they are not accurate at throwing the ball. They're not even really that good at stopping the ball. So if that's a ground ball, they'll miss it. Then when they do get it, when they go to throw it to first base, it goes short, it's off to the side. So working on that is what you really want to work on, because we'll do hitting the ball, even if 5- and 6-year-olds, a lot of them can hit the ball, okay. If not, we'll put on the tee anyway. So working on that. You'll want to decide on a team name. So talk to the kids. All right, let's come up with the team name. Try and be creative. It doesn't have to be the Braves or whatever. You can make up something or add an adjective to it to make it a little bit more creative that away. And let me know of the team name because I'll have to change it on my end. Again, keep it simple. Don't reinvent the wheel. Use our tools and use us if you have any questions. Use the staff member there and communicate with your team in that weekly email that they do appreciate. Concussion safety, again, is a big issue. So really keep an eye on that. If there is anything that seems like a concussion, when in doubt, sit them out. It's policy. You know, if they're confused, move clumsy, not sure what's going on, what day it is, doesn't remember what happened, feel nauseous, dizzy, just doesn't feel right. You know, we'll have them sit out. We can go over there and talk to the kid about it and talk to the parent. We do have an insurance form that we can fill out if it's something serious. But you know, things do happen out there, but overall, you know, we don't really have any issues with that. So make sure that you use that term baseball ready to make sure they're paying attention, because if they're looking away and there's a ball hit hard, they get hit with that. So, you know, make sure they're focusing when that person's hitting the ball. So that helps. What can go wrong besides injuries, weather? We do have a weather hotline that we will post online. We have a weather text and a weather email that goes out. If there is an angry parent about something, please let our staff member there know. And if they can't handle it, we'll have our head staff member as well come over and talk to them. Again, we don't have any issues like that. If a child doesn't want to play, or if a child's a distraction or something, you know, let us know. And maybe we have some ideas that we can do. You know, we've worked with kids a lot, so we've pretty much have seen it all, and may have some little tricks to help them out there. Unbalanced teams, you know, sometimes you may have one or two kids on the other team that are a real big hitter, and you'll learn that quickly. All right, let's keep an eye on this guy's a big hitter. Be ready. So that's the main thing that you learn quickly on who's the big hitters, so you can plan accordingly for that. All right, so again, make sure you email, introduce yourself, swing by every week and pick up that medal either at the tent or at Bowling Park just from the worker there. If you have any questions, email me, decide on a team name. After the game, you will take that, whoever got that sportsmanship medal winner, you'll log in online and post that. Parents can sign up for snacks on the website. You can look and see if no one signed up. You can send out email, hey, don't forget we need somebody to sign up for snacks that week. That's my contact information on here, and it's also in all the emails that I send out and the weather hotline as well. Usually the fall is pretty dry. We don't have too many issues with fall. It's the springtime that we have all that spring rain. But the fall is usually dry, so it's usually not a problem. But again, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to email me or talk to one of us at the field. And thank you. And I will send out an email. We do have the specific rules online for each age division, so there are some differences with the T-ball, coach pitch, and the Bowling Park 7 to 9. So those are online, and I'll also email kind of the specific rules for each age division, kind of so you know what to expect. All right, and thank you for attending this webinar, and have a good night.
Bye. Bye, Barry. Bye.